What's up, cuties? Happy Sunday. Just wanted to bring you guys a quick video. Kimmi is clapping back, okay? Now, she's speaking about the backlash that she received regarding the conversation that her and Mel had during last night's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I wanted to bring it to you guys and get your opinion on it. I think you guys know mine. If you have not watched my video from a couple days ago, make sure to do so. And I'm just going to say this. If it was editing, Kimmi, blame them and not us. But let me bring you guys Kimmi's Instagram page. I'll read her post as well as some of the comments. Now, the majority of the people in her comments still agree with Melody Cherie. So let me go ahead and read this for you guys right now. So Kimmi made this post yesterday and she said, wow, this clip really got the girls feeling away, confused. Shout out to the graceful edit. Some think this conversation is related to moms and their children that they had and were not married. Doesn't really apply. However, the actual conversation, not shade, not dig, the conversation was in regards to moms who get divorced and weigh their options on keeping their married last name or not. A lot of that decision making includes their professional advancements with that name and their children. And she put hashtag next. Now, again, if that was the conversation, I'll say it again, blame the producers, blame Love and Marriage Huntsville, whatever the case may be. I don't think that you can blame the public for what they feel like was sort of a disrespectful exchange. But let me go ahead and read some comments, guys, because like I said, even on her post, a lot of people still agree that it was disrespectful. And I've always been one to say, they can't splice it and dice it if you didn't say it. But this person put, Kimmi, it's not tragic, it's common on both sides of the spectrum. Shout out to Mel for bringing reality into existence for you. I agree. The next person put, Mel simply pointed out that Kimmi doesn't have her child's last name. It wasn't shade, it was a simple reminder. Facts. Next person said, my girl Melody be reading folks so gracefully, like, don't come for her unless she sends for you. For real, for real. This person kind of felt like I felt. Kimmi was just a baby mama, like coleslaw. They have a lot in common. Ooh, child. This person, and I agree, said, nah, I think this just backfired on you. Let's read a couple more. This person said, people make the decision that are best for them. You made your decision and she made hers. This is why, thank you for saying this, this is why the cast wasn't invited to the ceremony. Okay? Now I'm still scrolling and I'm still waiting for something or somebody, that agrees with Kimmi. Let's see if this is it. Kimmi said it was in her head and how she felt. She never said Melody had to do what she did, unless I'm missing something from the episode. What did she do? Because again, when Kimmi got married to Maurice, she was grown. So, it really does not come into play like that when you have younger kids. So I'm not sure what Kimmi did. But anyway, this person put, Melody is so full of herself. She thinks she is smarter and better than all of them. And I'm just confused. Kimmi mentioned confusion. I'm confused where she got that from this scene, but whatever. This person put, I'm so sick of these girls hating on Mel. I wouldn't have invited the ladies either. You have to see it from her side. All right. Next person put, woo, any cast member. that doesn't kiss Mel's arse gets so much flack. Kimmi still and always will be my favorite cast member. Mel has been fake this whole season. Again, I'm confused. And, there's nothing wrong with, people having their faves. It just seems like Mel got a lot more faves than the others, but shout out to those that have their faves. This person put, so Kimmi and she added Kimmi. So Kimmi want to be on some bullish. How about just respecting a woman's decision? That's as clear as day. If she would have in that moment with them getting pedicures and all of that, spoken about again what's going on in her life, I don't think that she would have received this backlash. I agree with this next person. Kimmi, just stay silent the next time. Melody, you shut it all the way down. Don't come for her unless she sends for you. Now, this is a pretty long comment, and I definitely want to read this one. This person put, Kimmi, your unsolicited opinion is probably the reason why you didn't get an invite to Melody's ceremony. I mean, Mel probably has opinions on why you are still with someone who emotionally abuses you, but she hasn't felt the need. Ooh, child, say it, Miranda. She hasn't felt the need to insert herself in your business. Kimmi, you are turning into Tisha, totally unaware of self. Please stop trying to have a moment at someone else's expense and get your husband together. Baby, I damn near want to read that one again. Gathered, Kimmi. Okay? And somebody put Mel thinks she's smarter than others. I think really in this instance, and probably a couple more, Kimmi definitely feels like she's smarter than other people. And yeah, next time, keep it cute or keep it on mute. But let's read this person. They said, Kimmi, you were throwing shade as you always do in your I'm not judging you in your own condescending way. Lots of people change their name after divorce and after remarriage. That is of little concern to most. With the shrugging your shoulders emoji, and I totally agree. Now, let me say this again, guys. This post is on Kimmi's page, and I don't see too much support. We'll read a couple more, and then I'll have a little commentary about this. This person put, I love them both, but Mel is sharper than Valerian steel blades. Kimmi, you have to be quicker than that. Yes, she does. And a lot of us pointed out how when Mel tilted that head to the side while she was listening to Kimmi, we knew what was coming after that, baby. I know I did. But here's one for Kimmi. This person put, I understand what Kimmi is saying. Let's see. This person put, how? It's messy when she just was having a conversation with her. Someone she's known for years, maybe uncomfortable, not messy. This person put, what was her point? Her and Mel weren't even in the same situation. So how is comparing her situation and thought process to Mel's? Facts. All right. A couple more, and then, as I mentioned, I'll give some commentary. This person put, the part that I believe Kimmi missed is that Mel was married. Let me clap. Mel was married prior to having children and took Lil Buddy's last name. Kimmi was not married and gave her son her last name. Kimmi should have just set this one out, especially after calling the name change ceremony corny. No one in their right mind would keep a name tied to a trash clown. Where they do that at? Thank you, Miss Thompson, SR. Where they do that at? And I said that in my video a couple days ago. And we also had a quick little power hour about this yesterday. Who in their right mind would want to keep Martell Holt's last name? Because you're still sort of representing the person that you were married to, whether you are divorced or not. So she absolutely did the right thing with dropping that last name. Let's see, a couple more. I get it, but if he remarried, she would be Holt, and so would the new wife. She did right because her new hubby will give her a new name the kids won't have. Yes. All right. I bet you this a mellow meter. Don't come for Mel, man. Your business. Married to the Scarps are the business. This person put Kimmi. Now you know you ain't never like Mel. You admit it yourself. And Fish Talk. I'm not sure what that is. You and Fish Talk. I'm not sure who that is, but she did admit that, and again, Kimmi always speaks her mind. And then, now you're going to try to blame production. Stand on it. Stand on it. Don't bring editing into this because, like I said, they can't edit something that you did not say. And your body language and your tone said a whole lot for me. A couple more and I'm out of here. Let's see. All right, this is a long one. At the end of the day, this situation was obviously personal to her. She has been genuinely supportive to your journey or of your journey. How crazy is it to be so negative about something that's not meant to make sense to anyone other than her? I get your feelings were hurt because you didn't get an invite, but can you really blame her due to the relationship you all share with her ex? And honestly, it was borderline pushing it to invite the Fletchers. You see how that has caused drama. So yeah, ma'am, you should have set this one out. You made it a thing. Period. Period. And I'm going to end it on this. They mentioned the little side chick son. And they said that name is shared with the side chick son also. And besides that, Melody is free, living a new chapter, everything new. It's a beautiful experience to see. Dog it. I was going to say that was my last comment, but I promise these last two. This person put, I like Kimmi, but she came for Mel, and Mel sent her back with what she came for. Ooh, child. And then this is the last one. Mel is a grown arse woman. She doesn't owe anyone an explanation. Facts, okay? Facts. So yeah, it was, I guess, an attempt at a clap back, but for me, it was not effective at all. That's one thing I feel like Kimmi has in common with the Scott men, especially inserting their opinions and things that's really not warranted. Mind your business and definitely reserve judgment, because that's what I feel like it was, editing or not. Keep that to yourself, especially when you cannot relate. And she can't relate to how Mel was feeling after divorcing Martell. Now, I am going to speak of this upcoming Houston trip because we saw the trailer. We did see Kimmi call it corny. We did see Kimmi joking around with, as she called him, Marty, talking about Mr. Rogers. So yeah, Kimmi, we can peep game. And that's why you wasn't invited. And yeah, don't play around with that. That's her maiden name. She went back to it. And don't even try to relate that to Martell. What Mel went through was not a joke. And this is why I feel like there is not a true friendship with any of them. Because we're just not going to act like we have seen Kimmi be supportive. We have seen Tisha be supportive. We haven't seen that. And then they're confused why people feel the way that they feel. I've said this and I'll say it again. I'm a woman before anything. And there is nothing in me that's going to say that Mel hasn't moved in the manner that she did. Everything that she's done, from trying to work on her marriage, she had that right. Leaving Martell, she had that right. Divorcing Martell, she had that right. Changing her last name back, she had that right. We don't see that from Kimmi and Tisha. None of the cast, if you ask me. So yeah, that clap back just didn't work for me. You guys let me know if it worked for you. I don't think so. But you guys know we will discuss the episode. It was a lot going on. Tisha does not stand on business. And I'll get into that in my recap. And we'll also have a power hour for open panel discussion as well. But you guys drop down in the comments. Let me know if you feel like Miss Kimmi's point was made. Let me know if you feel like it was editing. She really didn't mean that. I don't think so. So drop down. Thank you guys again for joining me. If you have not hit the like button, please do so. Also, share the video with your friends and family, and definitely subscribe. I will chat with you guys soon. Bye.
You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it if there's nothing at all. We've been together, oh, we've been together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say. Then what next, then what next, then what next, then what next, then what next? The next session. So why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, It's the end of it.